A very good day from Rob Palmer and Casey Keller, and welcome to the magnificent Estadio Bernabeu. A chilly night in the Spanish capital greets the two form teams in La Liga in the year 2026. Neither of these sides have yet been beaten in the new year. Real Sociedad under new management, Grino Matarazzo, the man from New Jersey, has performed a minor miracle. 9 games played, 7 games won. Got a foot in the cup final, and they've moved up into 8th place in La Liga. Bit of a bumpy road for Alvaro Arbeloa. A key man undoubtedly is Oyarzabal. Dean Howson keeping his place in the centre of defence. Valverde. Could be frightening if those two can create a relationship. A little touch. Oh, a goal-scoring touch.
Right.
The man who's standing in for Mbappe, Gonzalo Garcia, gives Real Madrid the lead. Shows you don't have to wham them in. A magical waft.
Well, Ali said in the pregame, he said Gonzalo Garcia playing more centrally and being able to make those runs in positions that
who's been in the best form of his career and has been a remarkable career. They have a routine lined up for this one, and now Courtois sees it just glide wide from Oyarzabal. He started the game in his favour. As soon as the ball comes in, he actually scored a hat-trick against Real Betis.
You know, the squad of players he has, the age of some of those players, particularly in advanced positions, that they need to pick and choose. And there's just again, a little bit of that high press, winning the ball in a dangerous area and forcing Camavinga into.
It's the second time that Camavinga has, let's say, slipped into a challenge.
Yeah, just leg catches the foot. Game
time tonight, looking fit and fresh. John Martin with a superb challenge. Oh, this game is from deep. The flag stays down for now. Big opportunity for a second here. Hugo is screaming for it on the edge of the area. He's the man that they have to prioritise. Oyarzabal, the leading scorer. Well, Camavinga didn't get that. There's Yangel Herrera who was rising above him. But that is a goalkeeper or a defender talking. You're making a different viewpoint from Ali Moreno in the ESPN studios, or a striker.
How are you a yard away?
Hope to have ready for the Champions League. Oh, it's an open invitation to go through there. That was an untidy challenge, and that is a penalty. Little dispute about it. Missed time from Howson. He doesn't even complain to the referee. He knew that it was late.
Well, it started with the comfort of possession
Mikel Oyarzabal, a hop, a skip, a jump, and right down the middle to equalise for Real Sociedad. Under the new management, he scored 6 goals in 7 games. And Howson hides his head in shame.
Well, we've talked about Real Madrid this season, and
Howson. Now Vinicius Jr. does well. Dancing with the defender. Penalty! 2 in a very short space of time, and that one just as clear-cut.
Well, again,
Marin diving in. Sorry, Casey. Yeah. He won the penalty, so he will take the penalty, and he will score the penalty. Vinicius Jr. makes it 2-1 to Real Madrid. And the Bernabeu is back in love with him.
Well, there's no question that if Real Madrid are going to continue to challenge Barcelona for the title, then...
Wesley makes it a dart through the centre. He's tracked every inch of the way by Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Maybe it just wasn't sitting up perfectly for him to put the cross in.
Valverde! The supporters knew that was coming, and the goalkeeper can do nothing about it. A signature goal from Valverde. Fantastic from Fede.
If there's any player on the pitch we know can score from distance, you can't give Valverde that kind of space to pick his spot 20, 22 yards out.
Well, victory for Knight. Well, as Camavinga gives the ball away. And then he bit back. He's escaped a yellow card again. He's not having the best of nights, Camavinga. For Gonzalo Garcia. A couple of rough challenges there. The referee held his whistle to see what developed and offers some protections. What trick will he try this time? Drops the shoulder, comes inside. Shakes off Arambaru, but there's the extra man there, John Martin, getting his midriff in the way. There is Vinicius Junior, who's having the ball on the left-hand side tonight. Has had the better of Arambaru every time. And Arambaru falls for the second time and concedes a second penalty on Vinicius Junior.
Well, look, they'll have a look at it, but it looked pretty clear from at least the run of play. But I mean, how Arambaru just...
Well, it's the straightest of run-ups for Vinicius Junior, giving the goalkeeper no clues. Here they go again. And there's a little hop. And there's a jump of delight as Vinicius Junior makes it 4-1 for Real Madrid. He's now hunting for a hat-trick.
Yeah, he goes the opposite direction this time, and it's a really nice finish. And I understand what Romero was doing. A lot of times as a goalkeeper, when
Vinicius Junior draws John Martin. He's looking for his third penalty of the night, but Martin is not falling for it. Real Sociedad trying to bounce back immediately. Soler getting around Housen, who, remember...
You know, if they can be fit, that'll make a huge difference.
This is a great run from distance from Gonzalo Garcia, and it needed tidying up. Corner wasn't prevented. Utilize his strengths. Great ball through. Oyazabal tries to nod it back, but nobody in support. Marin, good counter-attack. This from Real Sociedad. And a big call for the referee, but he points to the hand of the attacker rather than the challenge of the defender. Here goes Valverde, looking for his second of the game. Passes on the responsibility. Vinny Junior was the obvious target, but they crowded around the Real Madrid skipper. That's onside, Marin, but Tchouameni, he's been exemplary in that role tonight. Guedes heads up. Oh, Courtois has to make his first difficult save of the night, getting on the end of a very decent header from Jean Martin.
It really should have been a goal, Rob. I mean, this was a mismarking, and there's a run in behind that, you know, leads to an opportunity.
Sells his goalkeeper shot. Sorry, Casey, that was the first time that Carvajal was involved in the play there, and his header didn't make it all the way back to Courtois. And maybe they're treating it like a bit of a training exercise, which is a dangerous game to play. They sat back against Benfica and eventually beat by 4-2. This is Torrent striding through the midfield. Valverde digs in, gives it to
player breakthrough, and you know he's playing week in and week out.
Gonzalo Garcia. Can he get his second goal of the game? He tries to pass it in again. Well, that is his style. The fans here are used to the Mbappe blast. He has a slightly more casual approach to scoring goals.
It's been very good, and I think you're right, Rob. There is a criticism at times that there isn't.
Vinicius Junior. Defenders rocking back. Supporters getting on the edge of their seats. And it's the first time that Vinny Junior's away. Oh, Romero does just enough to avert him on his road to the hat-trick. The inclusion today was for a youngster called Palacios. Here's Oscarson. Oscarson is easily blocked by Housen.
You wouldn't know it by the output, but still.
Here they go again. There's a Hetafe. He's one of the best defenders in the world, but sadly his career has been corrupted by injury. Coming on as a sub. He was fouled, the referee giving the advantage. Oskarsson is through. Flag stays down for now. Oskarsson plants it home, and Real Madrid rely on the flag man.
He looked offside. We'll see, as always.